Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks' best country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Kitchen Land USA, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey there, good morning to you on Wednesday. Hope you're having a good week so far. We have a lot of news to tell you about, so we're going to get to it.
All right, we begin with this. A Nixa man is in the Greene County Jail accused of trying to steal a pickup truck and then trying to take control of a Federal Express delivery truck on South Glenstone. Investigators say 26-year-old Tanner Thompson was seen tampering with a truck near East Portland before running from officers. Police say that he jumped into a stopped FedEx truck and yelled for the driver to go before officers pulled him out and arrested him. He faces charges including burglary, vehicle hijacking, and resisting arrest. That would be so scary if you were the driver.
Be in that truck and have somebody jump in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tension filled this week's Springfield City Council meeting as a proposed state bill could take away voters' ability to challenge zoning decisions at the ballot box. The bill, filed by a Lebanon lawmaker, would apply only to Springfield. The Chamber of Commerce president, Matt Morrow, acknowledged the chamber advocated for it, saying the zoning referendums create uncertainty for investment. Councilmember Brandon Jensen criticized the move, saying it undercuts local control and the city's charter.
Okay. Branson-based Kanakuk Kamps is responding to allegations discussed recently on a national podcast about child abuse by former employee Pete Newman, who was convicted in 2009. The camp acknowledges failures in its past response to sexual abuse allegations and apologizes to survivors, but strongly denies claims that it hid abuse or used non-disclosure agreements to silence victims. Kanakuk says it has cooperated with investigations for more than 15 years and has since developed a child protection plan that's also used by hundreds of organizations. The camp has now sent legal demands for retraction to the podcast host and a former camper featured in the episode. And Kanakuk has on its website a long list of the allegations, or not the allegations, but responses to the allegations. The cease and desist letters are there too. If you're interested in more, you can check that out. Two well-known Branson magicians have turned themselves in on federal charges, accusing them of sexually exploiting a minor over a period of more than 2 years. Prosecutors say Gary and Janine Carson coerced a girl into producing dozens of explicit videos from 2023 to 2025. Investigators report seizing electronic devices with evidence of 46 of those videos. The couple performs in Branson, a dinner show and magic shows there. They are now facing federal court proceedings, and we'll follow that, let you know what happens.
Okay. The city of Branson has shut down the 76 Family Inn extended stay motel after declaring that building unsafe. Inspectors found issues, including mold and non-functioning fire suppression equipment. Residents were forced to leave on short notice Friday night, with local churches and organizations stepping in to help with emergency housing. City leaders say that they had been working quietly with partners ahead of the closure and say the situation highlights a growing need for affordable housing in the Branson area. Drivers in Springfield should expect overnight ramp closures tonight at the interchange of I-44 and Kansas Expressway. The westbound I-44 ramp to southbound 13 and the southbound 13 ramp to eastbound I-44 will close from 9 to midnight for repairs on the guardrails. Electronic signs will be directing traffic.
Okay.
I hate saying like southbound to eastbound.
I know it's hard to follow.
I just feel like if you drive it all the time, you probably know it. So hopefully that rung a bell with you. I mean, I prefer like the exit, like if you're going to get off at the Walmart, that's my preference. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You could have said that.
Landmarks.
You could have said that.
Landmarks. Well, I mean, I know, but not everybody wants a landmark. Some people are like, just tell me east or west. And like, that's the more like formal, appropriate, professional. So I go with that, even though like in Ozark, it's always going to be the Lambert's exit. I don't even know what the highway is called. You know?
Well, we're giving you a heads up. It's hard to follow it all on the fly, with words. That's why news, they'll always put up graphics and stuff that kind of spell it out. Yeah. And it's better. That's a story that's better to read because you can go over it a couple of times and westbound to eastbound. You can figure out exactly where it is.
So you have to go like that too? Like, no. Because I figured like the men in the audience would actually try to pretend like they didn't have to do that.
Well, because you're listening, but you're not like honed in listening because you're not expecting that. Like if we were to read a phone number right now, you're not going to remember that phone number.
911. Sorry.
Say it.
Funny story. It's quick. Don't worry. It's quick. My friend, she was telling me that her little niece, she's a little bitty thing. She's like 4. And they were like, hey, we have an emergency. And there was like not a real emergency. They're like, hey, we have an emergency. Just like, and everybody knew that it wasn't like a real big deal. But she goes, quick, call 991.
Well, that's a teachable moment right there.
She has it a little bit messed up, but it was cute nonetheless.
That's a teachable moment. Straighten that right out and then be a good story if something happens later. And she's the hero. Hey, another road closure to tell you about. If you're headed toward Bull Shoals Dam today, there's going to be a detour. Highway 178 across the dam will be closed from 8 in the a.m. to 5 in the p.m. It was yesterday as well. Crews are completing work there, so it's going to be shut down. You can use Highway 5, Highway 126, Highway 62, 412 as alternate routes through Midway, Gassville, and Flippin. That's another one where if you're down there driving it, you know that. But if anybody's planning to head down there, heads up, because that ain't going to work. The Board of Aldermen in Ozark is considering raising sewer rates by 17.5%. That increase would address aging infrastructure issues. For city residents, that would mean an extra $1.75 base charge, as well as a $1.40 surcharge every month, with slightly higher costs outside city limits. The board did not vote on this thing yet, but they could make a decision very soon. And if they do, changes could start as early as April 1st. So you heard it here first. Heads up, because that could be coming if you live in Ozark.
Okay. Downtown Springfield Association has named former Democrat State Representative Crystal Quade as its new executive director. Quade represented Springfield and Jeff City for 8 years and ran for governor in 24. She starts her new job February 17th at the Downtown Springfield Association. She says her focus will be on building stronger collaboration among downtown businesses and removing barriers for small and family-owned shops. Now to this, Rorico Brazilian Grill on East Montclair. It's here in Springfield. It will be closed for at least 6 weeks after a drainage pipe burst underneath the restaurant.
That's unpleasant.
It's terrible. Owners say floors have been removed for extensive plumbing repairs, and they plan to use the downtime for interior remodeling and menu updates. That restaurant has been operating for more than 20 years.
Boy, has it been that long? Yeah, I guess so.
I can't believe that either. That blows me away. It feels like maybe 10, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when they started. So we've been here
Time
21.
marches on.
So, wow. Okay. Crazy. They're going to make lemonade out of lemons. It sounds like they're going to, while they're down, they're going to
fix the floors, remodel the restaurant, update the menu. I mean, I'd do it all too.
Get something accomplished during the downtime. Yeah, good for them. Hope it happens quickly. And we told you about this a while ago. Now it's open, a new Tex-Mex option in Southwest Springfield. Panchero's Mexican Grill opened yesterday on West Republic Road, featuring fresh pressed tortillas made to order. That sounds delicious.
It does.
And through mid-February, so through the middle of this month, if you use the Pancheros app, then you can take advantage of special opening promotions, including discounted burritos, as well as buy one, get one free deals. So if you want to head over there, get the app, and you'll get some free stuff, which is always nice.
Sounds tasty.
You know what I've taken to? I've taken to using apps at places because you get rewards. And a lot of times when you initially sign up, you get free chips y salsa.
Can I tell you what happened? You're not going to be happy about it. We went to Chipotle while you were gone twice. And the app did not work. So the dude was like, don't worry, keep your receipt and like type in your receipt number. Right. So I did. Would not take it. I tried like 3 different times on 2 different days. It would not take it. Then fast forward, one of the 2 receipts got thrown away.
Oh.
Do better, Chipotle. I mean, I love it. I love the restaurant, but seriously, I never use the apps, to your point, never. And by golly, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going all in.
I hate not getting credit for my hard work of eating somewhere.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
You know why? Because it's expensive. I mean, not just Chipotle. I mean, everywhere. It doesn't matter where you're going. It's going to cost you a pretty penny.
You know what else
yesterday, sorry, pretty pennies, they don't exist anymore. It was funny. This guy was like, can I get some change, some pennies at the grocery store the other day? Guy's like, do you not watch Around the Ozarks? They're not making the pennies anymore. I was like, yay. Shout out to Around the Ozarks. You know what I mean?
Did he really say that?
Yeah. I mean, but we did have it on the show.
I know he did. That's hilarious.
Like, yeah. So,
but that doesn't mean pennies disappeared.
I mean, they're not like making any new ones though.
I know.
So I think it probably
there
is
are
hard.
already some in existence though.
I know, but it's hard to get new ones. Like, you get like the change. Haven't you've been a cashier at a grocery store? You know that they come in he was looking for like the whole thing, you know,
the rolls,
like a roll of pennies.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Don't you watch Around the Ozarks?
Yeah. Sorry, I digress. Another lady yesterday said that she just found us. She was a scheduler at the hospital at a doctor's office. And she was like, hey, I just found that you were still doing news. And I got excited about that and started clapping.
Man, I have people all the time. They catch the reels. They see the reels all the time on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. And
when we're being complete
they're always
idiots.
laughing about, because the funny reels get posted.
Yeah.
And people react to those, which is fun. I love hearing about it. But then I'm like, okay, you get the reels, they come to you, but are you then liking and you share if you want to, but like the page so that then you can keep up with us? And the answer is always yes. They were like, of course I do. And I don't know
I don't know if they do either. All right. Well, I'm glad you're back. Diana filled in while you were gone, and welcome home.
Okay. It's good to be home.
Okay.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, you were in Iceland.
Yeah, I can tell you what I was doing. I was down with Convoy of Hope. We were down there in Mississippi, where they had when we had snow, they had ice. And if you remember 2007 in Springfield, that's what it's like for the poor folks of northern Mississippi, and really parts of Georgia, Tennessee. So Convoy of Hope has been working there. They've been without power, thousands of people, since we got the snow and they got the ice. So think about that. And it's been extremely cold down there. Now, this week, it just happened to warm up while I was there, which was nice. It was about 55 degrees on Monday while I was there. But we got to team up. Convoy of Hope got to team up with our friends at Chick-fil-A.
Nice.
And Chick-fil-A has a mobile truck, and it's not a food truck that you think of. It's a big rig, and it's got like an industrial kitchen in the back, and they're able to churn out thousands of chicken sandwiches a day from back there. They've got a team that comes in.
Is it good?
Huh?
Is it like Chick-fil-A good?
Oh, it is. Everything is exactly like the store. It's just in the back of a truck.
That's
So
impressive.
they come out. They've got they wrap them. They put them in the bag with the the heat inside, and then they stick them out a thing, and it flies down a chute outside the truck into a tub where they're caught, and then people outside are putting them in bags with chips and sauces to be sent out by our team, Convoy of Hope's team, to we were taking thousands, plural, hundreds at a time, to churches and community centers where people are kind of gathering because they don't have power at their house. So it's a nice warm meal. We were able to provide with Chick-fil-A more than 10,000 of those, and people just very grateful because at this point in the extended power outages, they are very weary. They're really tired of it.
I remember living at the station,
Yeah.
and I never realized how loud a newsroom was all night long, which I should have realized that, but we were trying to sleep. Well, I mean, we were on different shifts, but I would try to sleep. And it's so loud all the time. I mean, I was just thankful to be in a building that wasn't 30 degrees inside. So,
right. Because our house was 30 degrees.
Yeah, my friend in Oxford, Mississippi, her daughter who was at Ole Miss, some of the students down there, their house was 40 degrees inside.
Yeah, they've canceled all this week. School at Ole Miss is canceled again. I talked to a guy in Tennessee yesterday as well, and his kids have been out of school since the ice storm. House has no power, so it's been brutal. But Convoy of Hope down there working with, and beyond that, I mean, long before we were there this week with Chick-fil-A, we've been delivering water and groceries for people and blankets and generators and propane tanks, because a lot of people are using camp stoves to make food, also to heat their house using the propane. So we continue to deliver that stuff.
With that.
It's been a long time. It's coming up on 2 weeks now without power for those folks. So feel for them.
All right. Well, that's it, folks. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a super great day.
Yep. See you.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. We made it to Wednesday. It is going to be a cooler day across the Ozarks today, but overall, I've got great news in the weather department. Starting off cold this morning, definitely winter jackets necessary early today. Temperatures this morning are starting out in the low 20s. So it is a cold start, and it will be the coolest day of the work week. Temperatures only warming to about 40 degrees today. From here on out, though, it is onward and upward. We have temperatures that are really going to warm up very nicely in this extended forecast. In fact, I've got us above average as early as tomorrow. Temperatures are in the low 20s this morning, so it's brisk out there. Make sure you have a winter coat with you. The coats, the gloves, the scarves, things like that will serve you well today. We've got high pressure in control, and our temperature is only going to warm up to about 40 for highs. There's still snowpack around, and we're going to do some more melting across the region today, but the melting really gets going by the end of the week, and that's when the yards will start to turn pretty muddy. We've got sunshine and high temperatures near 40 today, and north breeze is in the forecast as well. Nothing too strong, but a light breeze is what's going to be possible. Then temperatures warm up dramatically as we head into the late parts of the work week and into the weekend. Finally, a weekend where we can get outdoors. We have numbers today only near 40 degrees. Those of you with the thicker snowpack, places that get the north breeze most of the day, northern counties, temperatures may top out in the 30s today. It will be a cold one this afternoon. Tomorrow, though, a significant jump with high temperatures on Thursday, expected to make it close to 50 degrees. By Friday, we're going to be near 60 degrees, and I think we're in the 60s both Saturday and Sunday of this weekend with ample sunshine. So much better news in this extended forecast. It does appear that we are finally going to see some more moderate temperatures and even above average temperatures. In fact, when I look at some of the long range charts, I see signs for above average temperatures continuing all the way through the middle of the month. February 10th through 16th now from the Climate Prediction Center. They are putting out above normal chances for a huge portion of the country. And it's a big portion that really needs the thaw down. 75% chance that we will see above normal temperatures, and normal for us this time of the year is upper 40s and low 50s. I would take 50-degree temperatures here for the next couple of weeks. Around the country, what's making headlines? It's this light snow and wintry precip that's happening for the northern plains today. The Great Plains are the next folks expected to get some heavier snow that comes in play tomorrow on Thursday. And then we've also got some warmer than average temperatures that are set to continue for the western half of the United States, particularly in the northern plains. And that heat will spread into the Midwest over the next several days. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question. It has to do with our friend old Punxsutawney Phil. What is the name of the famous hill in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, where Phil makes his annual weather prediction on Groundhog Day? Options are A, Shadow Ridge, B, Gobbler's Knob, C, Phil's Peak, or D, Winter Hollow. Well, the answer is B, Gobbler's Knob. Groundhog Day is fun, but I think, as you know, meteorologists don't love the Groundhog Day because he's making a prediction, and at least so far for the Ozarks, it's looking like he's not going to be correct. 6 more weeks of winter, he says, but for us, we're at least going to warm up through the middle of February. So let's take these more moderate temperatures and throw his advice out the window. All right, here's the trivia question for tomorrow. What is the only month of the year that can have no full moon at all? Do you think that is A, February, B, June, C, July, or D, September? The only month of the year that can have no full moon at all. Let me know your guess. You can do that at the website. It's aroundtheozarks.com. While you're there, make sure you check out our weather page. It has the full forecast up to the minute and also the 7-day through the week. You can find out all the detailed information there. Big shout out to our sponsors this morning: Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Thanks so much for listening this morning. And if you're enjoying the podcast, please give us a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. It helps folks know that people are liking the show and helps others find it as well. Hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. I'll be back to chat with you first thing early tomorrow.